So Rashard Mendenhall said some controversial things. He said that we should have an all-black versus all-white bowl game. When he was a Pittsburgh Steeler, he has a track record of saying stupid things like this. Mike Tomlin told him to shut up. He fumbled on Monday Night Football, and that was pretty much the last time you've seen Mendenhall in a Pittsburgh Steeler uniform. So let's watch Pat McAfee comment on his ignorant comments.
Bring Rashard Mendenhall back.
I don't know if he's going to like it. We got some white guys on the team.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Too many.
We got some white guys.
Juice.
That was an incredible. That was one of my favorite posts that have ever been posted on any social media platform ever.
Yeah, sure.
Rashard Mendenhall, former running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm sick of average white guys commenting on football. Y'all not even good at football. Can we please replace the Pro Bowl with an all-black versus all-white bowl so these cats can stop trying to teach me who's good at football? I'm better than your GOAT.
So good.
So good.
The greatest.
It's bad timing right now, though.
Yeah, it's so good. Hey, McAfee, why don't you grow a backbone and a spine and tell this idiot to shut up? But I wouldn't expect that from you because this is what you do on a weekly basis. Anytime you have to make it, take a serious stand, you just make a joke out of it because you're pathetic. Hey, Rashard Mendenhall, why don't you shut up? Okay, because you sound like a complete idiot. For a first-round draft pick, you were pretty much a bust. You had 3 good seasons, and other than that, you were useless, other than running your big mouth. Mike Tomlin, a coach that's known to be a player's coach, couldn't stand you, told you to shut up, and that's what McAfee should be doing, telling you to shut up. My biggest problems with Mendenhall's statement is this. When I watch football and I watch sports, I don't want to hear about politics, and I definitely don't want to hear about race. And let's just say Tom Brady or TJ Watt or Christian McCaffrey made an ignorant statement like this, the world would literally explode. ESPN would provide safe places for people to cry. There would be political messaging on NFL uniforms. The world would literally stop, and McAfee knows this. So instead of taking a serious stance and telling Rashard Mendenhall, dude, you sucked. You weren't even a good player. He'll just, make a joke out of it because that's what McAfee does. He's a clown.
With the best running back in the league right now.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey is potentially going to win the MVP at the running back position.
Mm-hmm. Peyton Hillis had much better stats than Mendenhall.
So Peyton Hill is certainly something.
Had a run.
But I will say the conversation that particular tweet has initiated around NFL circles, is magical. This is something that could potentially pull people apart, has really brought people together.
Right, absolutely.
There's been a lot of respect given
Yeah.
for that's going to be a tough position. Yeah. I don't know if we got any corners. Is what J.J. Watt said. Going to have to put safeties and small linebackers out there.
That's right.
Okay, going to have to figure that one out. But if you start looking around at some other positions.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Average white guys tweeting Rashard Mendenhall now might have a better team than maybe you had 10 years ago.
Yep.
Hey, McAfee, how about there's no place in sports for this? Right? There's kids that watch your show. There's kids that pay attention, whether they're white kids, black kids, Spanish kids, Samoan kids. How about don't stereotype people, right? How about race has nothing to do with the kind of athlete that you'll become, has to do with the amount of work that you're willing to put in. So instead of playing into stupidity and ignorance because you're weak and pathetic and you don't have a backbone, how about for once in your life take a stand and tell Rashard Mendenhall to shut up like Mike Tomlin did? Be a man like Mike Tomlin. I know it's hard.
Much better.
Much better.
For sure. Stop in the trenches.
The tight end position has really become something.
Starting a 41 look, 4 tight ends, 1 back. See what you can do. Kelsey, Kittle, Hawkinson, Laporta. Who are you going to cover? Who are you going to do?
We're 4 wide, all right? 4 wide.
I'm
covering them.
not talking about.
And we got
defense.
Patrick Mahomes too, so don't even think about it. Don't even.
I hate anyone that brings race into every single thing, regardless of what color you are. There's people in America that literally can't go 5 minutes without being obsessed with somebody else's race. I could care less what race you are. Like, it's the last thing on my mind, and I could really give 2 what's less. But that's what that in America in 2023, that's what people are obsessed with, other people's color. Because somebody that lives a little closer to the equator is a little bit tanner than you, like everybody loses their mind. It's pathetic. it's simplistic, it's ignorant, and it's just annoying after a while. Like, I want to watch football, and I don't want to hear about politics or race. But again, what's the only angle that McAfee could take? Let's just make a big joke out of it, right, dude? Yeah, man.
Think about it for a second.
Wait, Patrick Mahomes' mom's white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, we're going.
So you
We're
sure?
going 1940s drafts rules.
No.
all right?
no.
So, you got one
I
drop.
would like to say this
You're on
too.
our team.
I would like to go. That ain't how I see it.
No way.
No.
That is not how we see it.
That's right.
I mean, what's next? Like Dion says, he only likes to recruit kids from single moms. You know, it's just the stupidity never stops.
That's racist.
You racist.
You racist.
Son of a
We're going
bitch.
back. to
You
these
are
drafts.
racist.
I don't want
This
none
is
of this
disgusting.
shit. One drop, he's ours.
No, that is
the
not
hell?
how we feel.
Hey, guess who else is on our
And whoever
team?
said that,
Don't
what an asshole.
don't you do
Yeah,
it.
tell them who else is on our
Don't you
team.
do it. Don't
Yeah,
you do
we've
it.
decided, and I haven't really talked about it, but joining the whites, which we are very grateful for.
No.
The Polynesian, the Ooses.
Oh, yeah.
for
Welcome.
sure.
Welcome.
We are thankful.
Welcome home.
We are so thankful for
I'm really
that.
lost.
So
right now. Like, I don't see what's
That's-
funny.
that's
I don't
not
really
good.
get it.
Yeah.
Huge.
Get to our strength coaches. Here's Dwayne the Rock fucking Johnson, bitch.
yeah,
How
that's
about
right.
that?
It's a hilarious conversation though, because
Yeah, it's hilarious,
for those
man.
that don't know and never been in there, if Darius J. Butler was to get smoked by a white guy,
Oh, man.
he's he defensive back. If a white wide receiver was to smoke B-Butt on a go route, his next week to 2 weeks would be
So-
reminded of that every single day.
Oh yeah.
So Rashard Mendenhall putting that tweet out is a hilarious moment and glimpse.
Really? I guess you don't know about Lance Allworth, Easy Ed McCaffrey, Jordy Nelson, Wes Welker, Julian Edelman. You know what? Just shut up. Like, you're so... McAfee, you're just pathetic. And the fact that you're even having this conversation is just pathetic. And it's pathetic on the part that there's little kids out there that watch this, right? Like 4th graders, 5th graders that don't even pay attention to race, and then starts making them think like, wait a minute, I'm this color, I'm not going to be good at this because I'm this color. And it's like, it's just more negativity and something that's supposed to be positive. So I wish more people would tell Mendenhall to shut up. But of course you won't, because you're spineless.
Into a locker room. And that's why you see JJ kind of quote tweeted. You see a lot of ex-NFL guys, like this is standard operating procedure, I think. With that being said, the whites got the running back market. Right
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
We do.
Rashard.
Yeah, corners,
Hate to
corners gonna
break
be,
it to
corners
you.
gonna be tough.
We got a corner.
Might need some wideouts to play corner.
We need a long
Yeah.
snapper.
Long snapper's going to be tough.
Need a long snapper.
Like Thielen could play corner,
Kicker.
right?
Kicker is what we were talking about, too.
Yeah, that's something. I don't think there is right now in the NFL a black kicker.
All right, so you got.
And you hear
Polynesian.
there's no complaints.
Nope.
No.
Like, hey, there should be more because the kicking position is so awful.
Yeah. No one
There's
wants.
nobody really wants it. So I guess you guys could take the job that if you missed, you just hated in an entire city for the rest of your life. Okay, like
All
that.
you.
Kicking would be interesting.
Destroying's a free agent.
All right,
There you
put him
go.
on team.
Yeah, yeah.
Put him on.
Put him on
He
team.
murders football.
Justin Reed.
We could.
Justin
Yeah.
Reed kicks.
We could lend the Aussies. Aussies could go on to the other team.
No. We got the odds.
we
They're pretty
keep
white,
the
I think.
Aussies.
We got the odds.
Well, we got. Since you guys got a Polynesian, we got an Asian, so we'll take.
No, I don't think that's how it
Atlanta's
works.
kickers.
And
I think
Fuck, Young Way is it?
Like, you see, you think that this doesn't affect younger kids, right? Well, I had a friend growing up, he was black, and he was convinced that black people didn't play baseball because that's what other black kids would tell him. Oh, black people don't play baseball. And I would try to get him to play baseball on my team all the time, willing to sign him up and everything, and he just wouldn't play. And you think that stupid statements like this don't impact kids, but it does impact kids. It does impact kids. So, McAfee, I keep saying, he could do his thing, the spineless McAfee, everything's a joke, he's pathetic. He doesn't even want to be on College Game Day because he claims that people are saying negative things about him. Grow some thicker skin, McAfee, be a man, and tell Mendenhall to shut his mouth.
Yeah.
Dog.
I think that's fair.
It's fair.
think
It's
that-
not fair, but
So I think what we're gonna have to do and we're just game planning here, I think the whites are going to have to put defensive ends out of corner, and we're going to have to jam.
Bully ball.
Jam up, play zone in the back end. Jam him up.
I said cover two
disrupt the
all
route.
day, AJ.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tampa, yeah, we're just keep
got-
everything in front of us, break on the ball.
Us, he's
Yeah.
That's right.
AJ,
DC.
Rashard, we appreciate you mixing it up today.
Awesome.
I would like to know what the tweets are that he gets, and he gets so mad. These white
He's been really mad
motherfuckers.
all year. He's been really mad all year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He hates the whites?
No, he's been talking a lot about because he gets he gets blamed a lot for the Packers Super Bowl because he fumbled.
AJ and Clay Matthews fed him his lunch. That's why.
Yeah, that happened.
That's why I hate
Hawker, you dog.
What happened? So you are the reason, AJ, for this?
No,
tweet?
he fumbled in the Super Bowl, but it was Clay and Ryan Pickett combined on it. Fumbled ball popped up. It was a big play.
Huge
Oh, yeah,
play.
that's the one.
So why is he been
Rashad's
mad?
a stud, though.
Rashad's
Rashad was
a
a stud. Like that dude was. He was tough. It was like taking him down. He had a big hard head. You remember how big his arms were and his legs? Like he was a tough dude.
He hates whites? Is that what he's
Wasn't he a right?
or is there a lot of whites just talking out of pocket?
I would assume so.
Yeah, who's he talking about? Like who?
I think
what-
you know who we know who he's talking about.
He was, I know who I think you guys think he's talking about, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, we all know a few of those whites.
Does it matter who he's talking about? He should just be told to shut up. Do we have to get Mike Tomlin on the phone again to tell him to shut up? That's why he pretty much, his career ended as a Steeler, because he didn't know when to shut his stupid mouth, right? But it's all jokes and giggles. Again, Tom Brady made this comment. If TJ Watt made this comment, if McCaffrey made this comment, the world would literally explode. But hey,
So probably high school football studs.
Yeah.
I figured he was talking to the Bugle Boys.
Talking to you guys?
Maybe.
I've never said one disparaging thing about Rashard Mendenhall.
Me neither. Actually, a huge fan. He was a writer on Ballers, a TV show.
Yeah, he
Big
was.
brain.
Yeah.
oh yeah, everybody has to figure out what they might have did to Mendenhall. Did you ever just think maybe the guy's an idiot? Because that's what I'm going to chalk it up to. He's an idiot. The guy's an idiot. He needs to be told to shut up, and he should be disciplined, and that's it. But of course not. It'll just be laughed off. No big deal. Let's cause more, separation in America between people for stupid reasons. Some of the best times I ever had in my life were in the locker room with my teammates of other ethnicities, having conversations, talking just about anything. And most of the time, the conversations weren't even about sports, getting to know each other. They say that the championship teams off the field, they really come together and get to know each other, have a relationship with each other. They play harder for each other. And I think that's beyond true. So when I hear somebody as stupid as Rashard Mendenhall running his mouth, basing things off of race, I got one thing to say to you, Rashard Mendenhall, and that's shut up.